Hey boo hey, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a part 2 of the Dollar Tree makeup. I still have this to play in, and so we're going to do that today and just kind of see what we come up with in regards to an eye look. I did swatch it, and I think I used a couple of the colors the last time, but nothing major. So we're going to see what this is about today. I also had a couple of blushes left over, so this might get a little crazy. Sorry about the lighting. With the natural light, it's kind of going in and out and doing its own thing, so hopefully it's not too bad by the end of this video, but we're just going to keep filming. We're just going to go ahead and go right along. Also, let me know if you like these kind of videos by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss when I just like pop up, because sometimes your girl does. Sometimes I'm just like, yep, I just am going to reach out to my people and give them a look or something like that. So make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Whew, that was a lot. We're going to go ahead and get into it. You ever eaten so much, and even though it's absolutely delicious and it's exactly what you needed, you then always or also just feel not 100% after? That's about where I'm at. Like, I know I ate too much. That's what I get. But it is Chick-fil-A, you know. So, I mean, it's the Lord's chicken. It can't be all that bad, you know. Alright, I got my brows all sculpted, all the good things there. I am going to go in with the Milk Makeup Primer while we're doing our eyes. It kind of just gives it a hot second to simmer down up in those pores and help with all the things. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Like I said, I have this other palette here from the LA Colors line. I am going to take some of the shades in here as well from the Dollar Tree line. And actually, I thought I had a Patrick Ta palette in here. Yes. I'm also probably going to take, actually I think I'm just going to use some of these because I need some transition shades, and I think these ones might be a little bit off for what I want to go for, especially with the shades in this. So I am going to start with this shade right here from Patrick Ta and kind of just run it through my crease so that we can get a nice good lay down. And see if this brush will become clean enough. I finally washed my brushes, so there is that. We're taking all the little bits of wins that we can. Oh yeah, I think that's a good transition shade. I like this Patrick Ta, but it does have a lot of kickback. And for that money, I'm gonna need for him to get that together. This one has quite a few shimmers in it almost. Like, it's not a great shimmer by any means, but it definitely has some, okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, I'm gonna take, I don't think this one's a shimmer. No, that one's a little bit more matte. So I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm actually going to run it right here. I'm going to grab another brush. So we're going to take this green one right here. Payoff's not that great. Like, I've definitely had ones that do have a better payoff. So it's definitely going to be something that is more buildable. But it is building up well. I'm going to wipe that off. And then I'm going to go in with the purple. So this purple right down here, we're going to go in with that. And we're actually going to take that. Oh, that's got some fallout. Like, I could feel that literally on my face. That one looks like that might actually be a little bit of a shimmer. Too late now. We're already here. Let's try this blue one right here. Maybe in the outer a little bit. I'm going to take the same brush. It almost looks very similar to this one up here. At least on my skin tone. You can build this up, so that's good. Like, it is showing, so that's nice. But it does look very similar to this one. It's giving very 80s, and I'm honestly not mad at it. It's definitely different. I'm going to go back in with the original brush and kind of just blend things together. I want to make sure that we're using as much of it as we possibly can. So I'm going to take, what do I want? I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take the white one here. That's kind of like in this corner, and I do want to use that underneath my brow bone and see what that's looking like. It does kind of phase out that purple a little bit. I think I actually like that. Alright, back in with the original. Just kind of blending that together. Alright, so what's left is actually these two. So I'm going to go in with, I think, just this one. And with that shade right here. And we're going to put that right on the lid. Again, just wanting to show you how these actually work. And if it's actually like worth anything. 5 out of 6 of them. I'm wondering, I think I can get this purple one in there. I'm going to put that like right here. That one's not showing up very much, like at all. So, yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about that one. It's not horrible. Definitely out of my comfort zone. We're gonna clean it up and then go on to the rest of the face. Something so satisfying about like getting that like sharp edge. Oh my gosh, absolutely love it. I'm gonna take my, if I can not destroy the rest of my desk, my Estee Lauder Double Wear, and that's what we're gonna use as foundation today. The more I look at the eyes, the more I'm starting to like them. Like, I'm like, okay, we might be doing some things here. Of course, the Sephora Collection concealer, because we're just trying to use that up. Hopefully we're getting there. Can't really tell. That's one of the things I love about it, but it's also one of the things I don't like about it because I generally can't tell. But at least I'm getting my money's worth. Like that's a big thing for me for sure. It's like you just want to make sure that you're getting all your product, every last dollar, because things are too expensive. Makeup by Mario, of course. Also trying to use that up. And let's see what we've got going on here for brushes. I keep forgetting that I'm using the bottom of this. And so I always put it back in my drawer. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I want that. And you've got a little bit too much concealer here. Trying to ruin my brows. And anybody got time for that? I'm gonna have to blend that line out. I know if I see it, I know that you can see it, so we're definitely gonna blend that out. Take a little bit of that down here. I know I've been candid in quite a few of my videos about my weight gain, because if you've not seen the video, there is some things that have happened mental health wise, relationship wise in my life, and it has caused some mental health things to happen. Not in a great way by any means. And so like I've gained quite a few pounds, like 50 pounds since the beginning of the year, and just trying to like navigate like my new face shape and like what it looks like, because like this is all new. Like, don't get me wrong, I've always been plus size. Let's not get that twisted. I've always been plus size, but it definitely just looks different. So, you know, it's trial and error. I think that's maybe part of the reason why the look is like funky, but it's growing on me because it is something that's new. I'm going to go in with this blush. This is from, of course, the Dollar Tree. I can't remember if I used this one the last time or not, but I'm going to go in with that. I feel like this one's going to be too pink for what I want. This Ione one might be okay. It's very similar. So that one and the first one are definitely similar. But we're going to give them a shot and kind of see what they do. Something has a fragrance. I feel like it might be this one because I remember trying this one the last time and it didn't have a fragrance on it. And I don't think I like that. Yeah, I did wash my brushes again, you know, and none of my other brushes smell that way. So I think it's actually this one. Don't recommend that at all. No, I don't like it. I don't like that at all. I'm just blending out some of these lines. And then I'm gonna go in with the Hooded Easy Bake underneath my eyes. This is not my favorite. I feel like this is a bit chunky. But again, one of these things that I'm trying to use up. I don't know where I was going with any of that weight gain stuff. I guess just trying to figure out like my face and like what works for it now and like how to sculpt it and all the things, because it is very different now that I am more plus size than I previously was. And like I said, it's not that I have never been plus size. I really don't mind being plus size. It just is definitely a different season for me than it was before. So we just navigate, we just learn, you know, and like try and process how our body looks, and I'm trying to learn how my face looks, and again, just trying to navigate all the things. Nothing wrong with gaining weight, nothing wrong with losing weight. Like, that's, please don't think that that's what I'm saying. Just, it's definitely a new place for me of trying to figure out all the things, you know. So we're gonna go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter and take an eyeliner, and we're gonna see about a wing here because I feel like this definitely needs a wing. Now on the part that has the eyeshadow, it was a lot harder to get like a smooth line than the part that doesn't have any eyeshadow. So like this section, like right over here, was perfectly fine, but on my eye, that it was like really chunky. It's not smooth. This one's definitely bigger than this one is. And again, with my face shape, my eyes are now more hooded. So it is starting to move around here in like the corners. So that's just something to kind of like be aware of, you know, just check that in your box or whatever. I am going to go ahead and bronze a little bit on my nose. So, gotta find it. We're going to do mascara, just using this KVD one. I'm actually liking how this is like really turning out. Like this is kind of cute. I think I need to sharpen this because I am scratching up my whole lip trying to get that on there. All right, lashes are on. I pulled these two out of my drawer because I feel like more neutral would probably be a better fit. So let me try this one. Yeah, see, I think that looks like a good fit for this look because like you don't want to do too much. I am going to go in with a little bit of this one. This one has a little bit more mauve to it, I guess. I am going to go in with a little bit of it on the bottom. So I'm going to mix these two together. And I think that that's what I'm going to put. And then this purple that we didn't really do too much with, I'm going to put that in the inner corner. Okay, that's cute. I'm liking it. I think that that's super cute. Trust the process. Sometimes we just gotta trust the process, because at first I'm like, and then it started to grow on me, and now here we are, and we're cute. This is definitely one, like, you've got to build up. You've got to be a little bit more creative, but you can pair it with other type of eyeshadow palettes to get something that's a little bit more wearable. But I'm liking it. I'm liking it. This blush, no, this smells like there is, yeah, there is something that's not right about this one. This one's the B Color Liquid Blush in Coral Crush. So that one I probably will not be putting back on my face anytime soon, because that is not, that one's going to be a no. But the rest of this is super stinking cute. I might need to go ahead and take some pictures, you know, do a little something, something. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if this is a look you're going to be trying out, because it's definitely out of the box, especially as we're into fall. But it's your world. Wear what you want to wear when you want to wear it. Life is too short to care otherwise. True story. Anyways, that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.